How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to the Silver Search Gaming channel. Gotham Knights has officially released a new trailer today, dropping a big 13-minute long gameplay footage of gameplay for Red Hood and Nightwing. Oh boy, now that is what I'm talking about. Considering it's been months since we last heard from this title, pretty much like about like 6 possibly. We got plenty of new details to go on, so let's get into it. But I will start off with the one sad piece of news for today. Though, the game is not coming out for Xbox One or PS4. Sadly, they didn't really give a full explanation. More so that, in my opinion, I feel like maybe there was technical issues, and they wanted the bet to get the best experience possible, and most likely they didn't want the old hardware to hold back the new gen with the version, so they're just sticking to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC, which I'm okay with. I know a lot of people are not gonna like that personally, and I completely understand that, but it's we're getting to that point where we're starting to get more into the next generation, this era, and we're starting to move away from the older consoles. But it still would be nice considering. But other than that, we got plenty of more good news to go around. So let's get into the good shit. And I'm not going to leave you with the bullshit. So here we go with the good shit. Alright, so basically the gameplay demo started off midway throughout the story, showing off Nightwing with his acrobatic, basically Nightwing and Red Hood. They play very differently. While Nightwing is more of an acrobatic grappling enemies and more of a speed close combat character, going quick within the dodging aspect of his own character, while Red Hood maintains a more of a guns at longer range to close quarter combat. He's more of a man of many passions with a pistol. But a lot of them all have equipable gear that alters their stats and certain abilities within their play. They got a bit of more of into the story in which Batman's children deal with his death and the rise of the Court of Owls. They also picked up off of some investigative skills. They have to solve more of environmental puzzles within the game. There'll be a variety of mixed differences going into Court of Owls headquarters and bases. There will be more of like side missions outside of the parameter of the game. Crimes similar to like Spider-Man PS4 from 2018 with car chases, probably robberies and kidnappings, maybe and intel hacking and shipment stealing, stuff like that. It's not too bad, I'm liking it so far. Granted, they have about 5 to 6 months to really polish out the game. It does seem like both characters have a wide variety of different kinds of combos and different style aspects with abilities and mixing up with momentum bar, which will allow you to do different moves and combo streams, like also doing dual takedowns and other such. Nightwing has a very traversive aspect with a glider to get around, while Red Hood is doing more of a mystical soul jump, which is a little weird. Granted, it was in the comics, but still it's a little off-putting, but whatever. They did show off the belfry, which is their main base of operations, where you'll get to look at all types of clues, puzzles, systems, customization within your suits. There's a deep customization system. It looks like there's going to be gear sets, stats, different boosters, and upgrades. They're going heavily into the RPG aspect of it. There are comic book costumes, such as Nightwing getting his anime samurai outfit from the famous Batman Samurai movie or slash comic, same as Red Hood. All have pertained to different stats and things for like the right scenery in battle. So expect to change up and swap up. They do, however, have a Batman memorial within the belfry, where paying homage to the death of the Batman. Apparently, in this game, from a slight conversation between Dick and Jason, they talk about he's buried. But so does that confirm that there was a body and they found him, and then eventually the Talons get him and then bring him to society? Or was it there no body and was just remnants of like pieces of his outfit? I have no idea, but we'll get more into that. I don't think he's dead. I think he's very much alive. they're just going so far. But the combat itself and everything, it's very similar to the Arkham game, so don't have too much of a problem with that. It definitely is stated to set in October 25th for release. They do have a fast travel system within the game, so kind of bringing that back from like Arkham Origins, using like a wing, like it's like a wing kind of like airplane suit thing. I forgot what it was called. Um, and it allows you to fast travel throughout the city a lot quicker, rather if you just don't want to like just regular traverse, which is cool. I like it. I hope there's more vehicles than just the bikes. Personally, I know there's going to be alternated skins like the 233 custom bike skin that'll be added to the game for pre-order, plus other formalities that were coming. They're really going dive deep into a mixture of things to do within the open world. Like I said before, Court of Owl's headquarters, like kind of like hive bases. Probably more of like side missions with different villains, talking to other Penguin, or maybe possibly Two-Face, or any other type of villain that maybe will be confirmed later on once we get more developer info in regards to this game. So far, we only got pretty much this trailer and then the announcement with the last gen consoles being scrapped. They do show off the detective vision is back, but they're calling it augment reality. Okay. It's less of an X-ray kind of vision and more so like a pulse detective radar, similar to like Assassin's Creed and like other types of games. So far, I really like Nightwing with his dodge and his acrobatic and speed with the close quarters and the mix-up of the abilities. Most likely the abilities would be like, you know, hold R1 and press like triangle or X or whatever to do this ability. You can tack it on and have different play styles and forefront, which is very interesting and elaborate. And I like the in-depth moveset and combo system that they're trying to portray here a lot more than how the Arkham games did it. The momentum bar is very entwined with mixing up different types of combos and fighting moves and doing like dual takedowns with the another player. They are sticking with the 2-player co-op. They have confirmed it within the trailer itself. They did not. So that description off of the PlayStation store of the game with the 4 players was probably an error, most likely, unless there's a game mode where you can go up to 4, like some kind of horde mode or whatever, but it does seem like it's only going to stick with 2 players, so that's fine. You know, give more of a dynamic duo touch onto the game rather than 4-player Avengers kind of copy. It's not too bad. You'll be able to swap your characters also at the belfry, so don't forget about that, and they'll all stay to the same level as you are if you want to just stick with one hero and then swap out later on, so you don't have to like start all over from the beginning with a new level character. You'll just have it already, so that's fine. So they all kind of just go in between with each other. The very big variety of like enemies, and there's this one that they showed off, which is like this big Juggernaut super soldier kind of like a Juggernaut character, and really showing off that the like it's kind of like how the counter system was when an enemy attacked you, but it's showing you the direction of where the hits are coming from to be more, because this game's supposed to be more hands-on tactical rather than like just a push, which is cool, being more strategic, mixing it up with the RPG elements. You can also see in the HUD system that there's like debuffs and buffs and different like aspects, like elemental aspects. So some of these Talon characters do get resurrected and have like a second wind, so do expect that with a variety of the mixes of villains that you're gonna fight, and you're gonna probably have different aspects too, so you probably have to switch up your gear and stats to make up like for probably I don't know, poison damage or certain environments or enemies to have a better advantage. Redhood does this like explosive ability where he pops a fucking bomb on the guy and just straight up like just kicks him. You just shoot. There's a manual aiming system with his guns, which is awesome. I like that. You can just blow up the dude, pretty much. Other than that, like this game it's looking good so far. I mean, little bummer the last gen consoles getting scrapped and tiny bit stiff with the combat, but granted, they got 5 months to kind of polish that all up and give us more in-depth. Plus, there's probably going to be more information, more videos in the coming months. I know that they said that they already confirmed that there's going to be more gameplay shown at Summer's Game Fest coming up in, I think, June or July. I could be wrong. I think it's July. I could be wrong. I got to look back into that. But other than that, guys, what are you guys excited for Gotham Knights? That is all the details I have for you today. I know it's very short, very small. Not really much going on. Please give it a like, share, comment down below what you're excited for and who are you going to play in Gotham Knights, okay, guys? I love you all. Mwah! This is your Silver Surge Gaming, and I am out. Later, guys, and God bless you.